In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use Helium 10 for product research, step by step. We'll be using Blackbox and Cerebro together because when you combine these two properly, product research becomes a lot clearer and a lot less overwhelming. If you are an Amazon FBA seller like me, or you're just getting started, this is the process that actually makes sense. Before we jump into the tools, let's set the right mindset. Product research isn't about finding a magic product. It's about stacking the odds in your favour. You want demand, you want manageable competition, and you want room to improve what's already selling. That's exactly what Blackbox and Cerebro help you do. We're now inside Helium 10 Blackbox. Blackbox is a product discovery tool. Instead of guessing what might sell, it lets us filter Amazon using real data from products that are already making money. The first thing I always check is the country. In this case, I'm researching the United States of America, so I'll make sure that USA is selected. This matters because product demand and competition can be completely different from one marketplace to another. Next, under product, we've got all the Amazon categories. I like to choose home and kitchen. This category is great, especially for beginners, because the products are usually simple, there's a lot of demand, and you're not dealing with complicated things like electronics or certifications. Now, I'm going to set the price range from $6.99 to $59.99. This gives me a sweet spot, affordable for customers, but still enough margin to run a real business. Next is parent level revenue. I'll set the minimum of $20,000 and a maximum of $80,000. This tells me two things. One, the product is already selling, and two, it's not completely dominated by massive brands. Now I'll set the shipping size to small standard size. This is really important. Smaller products usually mean lower shipping costs, lower FBA fees, and fewer headaches overall. I'll also limit the weight to 1 pound. Again, light products are cheaper to ship, cheaper to store, and easier to scale. Now I'll click search. Below you can see all the filters listed. This now means every product here matches the exact criteria we've chosen. We now have around 200 potential products. This is where Blackbox shines. Instead of scrolling Amazon randomly, we're looking at a curated list of products that actually already make sense. What I usually do next is sort by parent level sales from highest to lowest. What immediately stands out is the pack size and colours. So let's take a closer look. As you can see, the Helium 10 Chrome extension is telling us that in the last 30 days, this product has made nearly $70,000 in revenue and sold close to nearly 13,000 units every month. That tells us one thing very clearly. People are buying this product. It's ranked around 3,700 in home and kitchen and number one in its subcategory. This means it's a bestseller in the Amazon world. One thing I always watch out for here is variations. This specific variation has only sold 50 units, so you never want to assume every variation performs the same. That's important, especially for what we're about to do next. Now I'll open the Helium 10 extension and click Xray Amazon Product Research. Once Xray loads, I'll sort by ASIN sales. This shows me which individual product is actually doing the heavy lifting. That's the ASIN I want, so I'll copy it now. Now we have it copied, we'll move over to Helium 10 Cerebro. Cerebro helps you understand why those ideas work. Cerebro is a reverse ASIN lookup tool. We can take a competitor's product and see exactly which keywords are bringing in traffic and sales. This is huge. Instead of guessing what customers search for, we're looking at real data from Amazon itself. I'll paste the ASIN here, make sure the country is set to the USA, and click search. Now we'll apply a few filters to clean this data up. First, I'll set the word count to 2. This removes single word keywords and focuses on phrases that show buying intent. Next, I'll set the minimum search volume to 600. This makes sure the keyword is searched enough to actually support a product launch. Now I'll set the organic rank from 1 to 16. This tells us the product is already ranking well for these keywords. Once I apply these filters, you can see the list gets much shorter and much more focused. We now have 11 strong keywords. I'll sort by search volume from highest to lowest. The top keyword here is mini clothes pins with a search volume of 3,441. The Cerebro IQ score is also 3,441. Cerebro IQ compares demand to competition. Generally, the higher the score, the better the opportunity. There are also less than 1,000 competing products, which is a very healthy sign. If we click the keyword, Helium 10 takes us straight to Amazon. Here, you can see products selling over 7,000 units a month and others selling over 2,000. You'll also notice products marked as sponsored. That means sellers are paying Amazon to show up for this keyword at the top of page 1. That's usually a good sign because people don't pay for traffic that doesn't convert. At this point, you now have everything you need to explore this niche properly. You can differentiate with pack sizes, colours, materials, or quantities. This is where creativity meets data. Always do your own research. Helium 10 gives you the information, but you make the decisions. This is the exact process I use for product research. Black box for ideas, Cerebro for validation. If you want deeper videos on either tool, let me know in the comments.